To Failover Azure SQL Performance Tuning. Follow this comprehensive guide. First, understand the concept of failover, which is the process of automatically switching to a standby system in case of a failure. In Azure SQL, this is achieved through the use of active geo-replication, which allows you to create multiple readable replicas of your database in different regions. Step 1. Enable active geo-replication on your Azure SQL database. This will create a readable replica of your database in a different region. To do this, navigate to the Azure portal, select your database, and click on the geo-replication option. Choose the target region and create the replica. Step 2. Monitor the performance of your primary database and its replica. Use Azure Monitor to track metrics such as CPU usage, memory usage, and query performance. This will help you identify any issues with your primary database and determine when to failover to the replica. Step 3. Configure failover groups to automate the failover process. A failover group is a logical grouping of databases that can failover together. To create a failover group, navigate to the Azure portal, select your database, and click on the Failover Groups option. Choose the databases you want to include in the group and configure the failover policy. Step 4. Test the failover process to ensure it works as expected. You can do this by manually failing over to the replica and verifying that your application can connect to the new primary database. It is essential to test the failover process regularly to ensure that it works correctly and to identify any issues before they become critical. Best practices for failover include ensuring that your replica is up to date and that your application can connect to the new primary database. It is also essential to monitor the performance of your replica and to test the failover process regularly. By following these steps and best practices, you can ensure that your Azure SQL database is highly available and performs well, even in the event of a failure.